3. Listen and understand. 1. Pei Ting.
Do you like sports, Pei Ting?
Yeah, I especially like team sports.
What sports do you play?
Well, I play a lot of tennis and volleyball. In fact, I am taking tennis lessons this year. I also enjoy swimming, but I'm not very good yet. I need to take lessons. But my volleyball is pretty good. I'm on the school team this year.
2. James.
Do you like music, James?
Yeah, I love music.
Oh yeah? What kind of music do you like?
I enjoy all kinds of music, actually. But I really love the guitar and the violin. I play them both.
Do you play well?
I'm not too bad. I guess the violin is my best instrument. I won 2 awards at school last year. I also play the piano, but I don't play well yet. I just started last year, and I'm looking for a good teacher right now.
3. Kate.
What kind of sports do you like, Kate?
I guess I enjoy all kinds, but my favorites are table tennis, soccer, and basketball.
Wow. You must be pretty fit then.
I guess so. I play basketball almost every week, and I enjoy playing soccer in the summer. I'm okay at basketball and soccer, but my table tennis is much better. I'm on the school team, and we just won some awards.
Really? Congratulations.
4. Sang-hoon.
What are your hobbies, Sang-hoon?
I enjoy learning languages. It's kind of a hobby for me.
That's interesting. What languages do you speak?
Well, German is my best language. I speak it fairly fluently, and I go to Germany almost every summer. I really find it a fascinating language, though the grammar is pretty difficult. I also speak some French, but my French isn't very good yet. I'm looking for a better teacher.
Huh. And are you learning any new languages at the moment?
Yes, I'm taking Chinese lessons.
4. Tune in. Part A.
I especially like team sports.
What sports do you play?
I play the guitar and violin.
Do you play well?
I enjoy learning languages.
What languages do you speak?
4. Tune in. Part B. 1.
I'm learning a foreign language now.
Which one are you studying?
2.
I tend to get annoyed fairly quickly.
What kinds of things annoy you?
3.
I have a few hobbies.
What are they?
4.
I play on a school team.
Which team do you play on?
5.
I'm very serious. I like studying.
What's your favorite subject?
6.
I'm interested in the arts.
Do you paint or draw?
Unit 2. People. Lesson 2. Who's your best friend? 2. Listen and understand. 1.
Is Amy a friend of yours?
Yeah, on the weekends, we often do something together, like go to a movie or have dinner. We get along really well.
Is she fun to be with? I heard she was pretty serious.
Oh, she's just the opposite. She has a great sense of humor and is always making people laugh.
2.
Do you know Shun?
Yes. We used to play on the same soccer team.
What's he like?
Oh, he's a terrific guy. He's always ready to help you if you need something. And he's very generous.
In what way?
Well, for example, he often treats me to coffee or a movie. Whenever I try to pay for something, he says, "No, let me get the check."
3.
What's Martha like? Is she very punctual?
Are you kidding? She's always late for appointments.
How come?
I don't know, but I think she spends too much time getting dressed. The other day, we were supposed to have lunch together, and she made me wait for nearly an hour.
Really?
Yeah, it's so annoying. She has a completely different idea of time. When I say 7 o'clock, she thinks any time between 7 and 8 is okay.
4.
What do you think of Rob?
He's okay, but the thing is, he's too critical of other people.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Well, it's true, I'm afraid. You know, he always finds something he doesn't like about people.
Is that right?
Yeah. Either he says someone is too talkative, or too quiet, or too shy, or too outgoing. He just doesn't seem to like anybody at all.
5.
How well do you know Aoi?
Pretty well, I guess. We've known each other for about a year.
What's she like? Is she easy to get along with?
No, I wouldn't say so. To be honest, she gets angry and upset very easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She gets upset at the smallest things. If you arrive a few minutes late for a meeting, she'll get mad.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
Who was your best friend when you were a kid?
Oh, this guy called Brian. We lived on the same street.
So did you spend a lot of time together?
Yes, he and I were both crazy about horses.
Oh, did you have horses when you were younger?
Well, my uncle had a farm and some horses. Every Sunday, we spent a couple of hours riding. Brian was a great horseback rider, but I wasn't good at all. But it was a lot of fun.
2.
Who's your best friend?
Oh, that's my friend Cindy.
Do you two have a lot in common?
Yes, we both love shopping. Whenever we have free time, we head for the mall.
What things do you like to buy?
Well, we don't always buy things, but we enjoy looking around the stores and checking out the latest styles.
3.
Do you often go out with friends?
Yes, I do.
What kind of things do you end up doing?
Well, my best friend and I usually get together a couple of times a week and meet for coffee or something and share stories.
Okay. And how long have you been friends?
Oh, about 3 years. We met at a film festival. We're both interested in movies, so we always have a lot to talk about.
4.
Who's the guy standing next to you in this photo?
That's Joe. He was my best friend in college. Whenever we had free time, we'd hang out.
What would you do when you got together?
Oh, you know, watch TV or play table tennis.
And do you still keep in touch?
No. Unfortunately, after graduating, he moved away to a different city, and we don't see much of each other anymore.
5.
How did you and Min Jung meet?
We met at the gym, actually. We both go to the same gym every Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, that's nice. What is she like?
She's so much fun.
Do you have a lot in common?
Yeah. We both like movies, especially action movies. We try to see them as often as we can.
4. Tune in. Part A.
How well do you know Owie?
Pretty well, I guess. We've known each other for about a year.
Do you have a lot in common?
Yeah, we both like movies, especially action movies.
4. Tune in. Part B. 1.
What do you think of Lee Hong?
I like him. He's fun.
2.
Does Chloe like going to parties?
Yeah, she often goes on weekends.
3.
Do you have any international friends?
Sure. My friend Tom is from Singapore.
4.
Are your friends the same age as you?
No, not all of them. Some are younger.
5.
Does your friend go to the same school as you?
Yes, we're in the same class.
Unit 3. School Life. Lesson 1. Why did you join a club? 2. Listen and understand. 1.
Hi, Soo-jung. Did you see the information table by the food line about the new drama club?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I've always been interested in plays.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, my parents used to take me often when I was younger. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it must have been. Hey, do you want to check out the club after lunch?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay, let's eat this fast so we have time.
2.
I'd like to return these books, please. They're a bit late.
I can see that.
I've been very busy with club activities in the evenings.
Yes, I'm sure you have been.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
All right. Do you want to take these out as well?
Yes, just for the weekend.
Okay. Let's see your card then.
3.
Come in and sit down, Taemin. Taemin, this is the third time you've missed class this month. You know the class rules.
I'm so sorry, but I've been traveling a lot for my photography club.
Well, where have you been traveling?
We took a few trips to the countryside and we've stayed late each time to get night shots.
I see.
I really am trying my best to get to class.
I'm sure you are. Well, just remember that you can only miss 3.
Yes, I know. I'll be in class from now on.
4.
Jin-ho. What? Do you understand what the professor is saying?
I think so. It's the same material we've been talking about in our painting club.
Oh, really?
Were you sleeping during the club meeting, too?
Yeah, I must have been.
3. Listen and understand. 1.
So, what did you used to do in your club?
Well, we used to put on a play or a musical every year. It was hard work.
Yeah, I bet.
One year, I fell down during one of the dances, and I was so embarrassed. But I always enjoyed performing in front of an audience. You become more confident when you join a group like that.
2.
Why did you join a club?
Because I wanted to meet students from other countries. There were kids from over 20 countries in the club. I learned a lot about problems people face in other places and how people live in different parts of the world.
Yeah, I guess you would.
I also learned how to communicate better with people who were different from me, and it was a lot of fun, too. We used to go on trips and have parties every month.
3.
So, what kinds of things did your club do?
Well, we had lots of interesting talks and classes. The person in charge was fantastic. And on weekends, we would often go out together and take pictures of different things and places.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, and I also learned about the business side of it. We learned how to make money from photography by selling photos to magazines.
4.
Did you always play well?
Actually, I wasn't very good when I joined. But after a while, my playing got much better. The director was very good and made us work really hard. We used to play for school concerts, and we also traveled to other towns, sometimes to play in school competitions. It was a good experience.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
And it also taught me the importance of teamwork.
5.
Did you enjoy the club?
Yes, I've always enjoyed the outdoors, and it was better than staying at home on weekends. Every weekend we used to go somewhere interesting, maybe to a lake or a mountain. Sometimes we would stay there for a few days. Of course, it wasn't so much fun in bad weather, but we still enjoyed ourselves.
I can imagine.
We used to cook all our meals, too, so I learned quite a bit about that, something I found very useful.
4. Tune in. Part A.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, it must have been.
It was hard work.
Yeah, I bet.
It was a good experience.
Yes, I'm sure it was.